Good morning. We're going to get started in about 1 minute. We're going to get right to it. Workout is in the description below, so you can check it out beforehand. We're going to do the warm-up, and then we'll break down the movements we got going on for today. Today, I'm pretty excited. Some pretty cool movements going on. That's going to get us pretty proficient with our Olympic lifts, even if you don't have a barbell handy. If you do have dumbbells, perfect. If you have one dumbbell, perfect. Whatever you have, just let me know in the comments, and I'll be sure to give you guys individual things to work on. But if you have a set of dumbbells or a barbell, you're in good hands for today. Let's get this window open. Get a little extra light. There we go. How's everyone feeling? Happy Saturday, you guys. Let's see, pull up the workout. All right, we're going to start in like 30 seconds, guys. Everything's in the description down below. If you only have one dumbbell or one kettlebell today to use, that's fine. You'll just do single arm work, which is just as good as using two arms at the same time. So it can help even fix imbalances. So if you know you're right side dominant, I would want you to use your left side the whole entire time today for all the exercises we're going to do. Cool. Some of them you'll have time to alternate, but most of them today are going to be a lot of like holds and a lot of more fast, explosive stuff. So really, you only need just one arm working if you only have one dumbbell. Dumbbell or broomstick? How many times do you use a broomstick in barbell this week? Out of the 5 classes, how many times do you use a broomstick? If it's less, no. Scratch that, Alex. Just use a dumbbell. 3 times, I think. Yeah, don't use a broomstick, use a dumbbell. All right, we're going to get into the warm-up, and then we'll start the first piece. So today's warm-up, you guys, is every 2 minutes for 4 sets, 5 bent over rows with a 3-second pause at the top of each one, followed by 10 RDLs, 5 bridge ups, and then the remaining time, mantis get up. So I'll show you guys really quick. Barbell row, you'll have your weights. If you only have one weight, that's fine too. Hinge of the hips. You're going to pull. 1, 2, 3. Back down. Pull. 1, 2, 3. 5 of those. And then 10 RDLs. I'm going to cut it down just to one weight. So this is a 30-pound dumbbell. Pushing my butt back, keeping my back flat. Just going to warm up my hamstrings. I could use 2 dumbbells, but just start really slow and kind of warm things up at first. Don't go too heavy too soon. I'd recommend the lighter the better. Followed by 5 bridge ups and then mantis get ups the remaining time. So for the bridge ups, arms are behind you, feet are flat. Raise your hips, squeeze your butt, try to make yourself flat in the tabletop. Tap your butt to the floor, right back into the next one. So we're opening up our shoulders, we're getting our glutes and hamstrings warm, and just getting that body firing. And then lastly, mantis get ups. Those are like the lunge squat variation. So you're standing tall, you lunge, both feet back, alternate and stand, okay? So I'm gonna start my timer. I'll be yelling out when to start and go. You go at your own pace. So if you do the bent over rows, RDLs, and bridge ups faster than me, that's fine. You'll start mantis get ups quicker than I do. Let's get a better angle so I'm not the headless horseman over here. All right. We got my timer. Here we go, you guys. Starting in 3, 2, 1. 5 bent over rows. 3-second pause at the top of each one. Squeeze your shoulder blades together really tight. Opening your chest. Ten RDLs. Pushing the butt back every time. Keep that back flat. What does the description say, Laura? I can't see the description on my end, so I don't know what it says. After your 10 RDLs, 5 bridge ups. The remaining time, mantis get-ups. I went live on the CrossFit class. Oh well. Too late now, we're committed. We're doing mantis get-ups for 30 more seconds. I guess 10 o'clock's doing the barbell class then. So on the mantis get-ups, you're lunging back and then standing tall. I'm just so used to starting a CrossFit class every time. Cool, everything will be a surprise then. The workout's also posted on Modify too. So you can grab your phone and pull up there as well. We got 10 more seconds of mantis get-ups. All right, back to bent over rows. Oh, wait a minute. Am I teaching you guys the CrossFit classes? Oh, I'm teaching you guys the CrossFit class. All right, everyone, we're restarting. My bad. All right, we're going to do the round we just did. Cut that out of the workout for barbell class. So I did mess up which live I clicked on. I'm looking at the wrong description on Modify because I can't see the description when I'm doing a live video. Okay, this is what we got going on. You're going to need a set of books, something really light, just to kind of warm up the shoulders. So what's going to happen is for our warm-up, we're going to do 3 rounds now. You're doing 12 squats, a bit of a variety every time. Is it 5 shoulder rotations and presses, and then a dynamic stretch the remaining time. So I'm going to have my 2 books. From here, well, I'm going to show you the shoulder rotations real quick. From here, you're going to pull up to make a scarecrow. You're going to rotate over, and then press, come back down, rotate back over, and then come back down. So you're trying to imagine you're in between 2 really tight walls. You got to stay up and down as you can with your elbow position, and don't break your fan. So that way, even with I'm only using, 1 pound books, if I'm really forcing my shoulders to be in line and kind of pulling up and back, I really feel it as I'm going through it, okay? So we're doing 3 rounds. First is 12 squats, regular air squats to start it off. So, squat stance. Give me 12 squats. Make sure weight is mid-foot. I was checking to see if you guys are awake, see if you guys are on your game. You were. All right. After you do 12 air squats, you're doing 5 of those rotations. So, boom, bam, pow, and same way, back down. So every time you want to pass through that high pull position on the way up and the way down. So I make sure I get back to position before I come back down. So it's not this. It's not me pressing and then going and dropping here. I want to get here every single time on the way up and down. All right. Once you get 5 of those, bring it to the floor. All right. From here, we're just going to do internal rotations. You're going to get a tabletop position. Drive your arm as far forward as you can. Once you can't anymore, come back up and then switch sides. You're trying to twist your chest with you, and your chest is going to follow where your arm goes. Going for 1 minute here. 1 minute. About 20 more seconds, guys. All right. Go ahead and stand. Now we're going to do 12 Cossack squats each side. It's when we get the wide stance of the feet. Go down as low as you can on one side while still keeping that foot flat. So if you come up onto your toes, Don't go as low. Going lower and doing this and getting my knee too far forward, my heel off the floor, it's not doing anything for my squat at that point anymore. It's now me having to compensate and put weight on my ankle and my knee. So go down as low as you can, keep that foot flat, come back up, other side. 12 total, 6 each side. If yours look like this, because this is as low as you can go, that's fine. Just as low as you can go, so keep that foot planted. You don't want to put any extra stress on your knee or your ankles. Whew. Once you do 12, you're doing 5 of the shoulder rotations. Boom, high pull, turn over, press, unpress, back to high pull, back down. That's funny. We should just done CrossFit, you guys. We'll do barbell at 9. All right, 10. We got one more. Again, even though I'm only using 1 pound books, if I really focus on pulling up and back as far as I can, keep my shoulders back and my shoulder blades tight, I really feel it in my shoulders. I'm setting them up in a good position, like as if I'm doing high pulls with the barbell. Now, bring it back to the floor. My all-time favorite stretch ever, lunge with the hamstring. So you're gonna push your hips forward and try driving towards your heel as much as you can. Hold there a couple seconds. Lean back, straighten out that leg, get a deep hamstring stretch. Hold each position about 2 to 3 seconds. We're going to switch to the other side in 20 seconds. All right, switch sides. Drive your hip as far forward towards your heel as you can. Hold a couple seconds. Push the butt back. Straighten out that leg. I just recently painted and renovated my garage gym. So if you've seen it other days that I've been there this week, it looks a lot better. So even if you don't plan on doing 10 o'clock class, I still recommend checking in and seeing the workout or my gym. It's pretty cool. It looks a lot less scary and gross on the inside. All right, next, you deliberately go wide with your feet about right outside shoulders width. From here, we're gonna do 12 squats with this wider stance, really helping to open up our hips. So from here, same squat principles apply. Drive those knees out, keep that core tight to not arching your back. Then as low as you can, come back up. When I do this, I can't get below parallel anymore. I kind of stop like right at parallel. That's fine. Just going as low as you can with this wider stance. "12 slow, controlled reps. All right, back to the pull and press, the rotations. Try to make a beautiful scarecrow each time. Boom, I think I got one more. Boom. All right, next, 90-90s. So having a seat on your butt, having your knees facing the same direction, lean forward, towards that knee. Switch sides. Same thing, lean forward. Every time, try to drop that chest as low as you can. Try to hold each position when you're falling forward for like 2 seconds. Try to see if you can get a little bit further every time. I'm trying to think about getting my chest literally to touch my knee. So I'm trying to get that much closer every time. You got 30 more seconds. If you can get your torso to your knee, more power to you. All right, last one. Okie dokie. All right, now I'm looking at the correct programming. So, first thing we got going on today, guys. Wait, I lost it. There we go. We have 5 sets. We're doing 3 split jerks with a 3-second pause in the dip and 3 seconds pause in the catch. So it'll look like this. So whatever weight you have your barbell, you have your dumbbells, you have your single dumbbell or kettlebell. Just use your weak side and focus on that arm today. I'm going to dip down in my standing tall position. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then stand. I'm going to call out all the 5 seconds so we're all on the same page and we're not rushing and we're taking too long. Should be a solid 5 seconds. And every time you go to catch that item, you're moving fast. So it's a solid punch. There's no more, deviation in my movement once my feet touch the floor. As soon as my feet land on the floor, boom, I'm rigid and nothing's going anywhere. Everything's locked in nice and tight. So if you have questions, let me know. We're going to start in 30 seconds. Does not need to be heavy. It's just be a weight you can move fast and be snappy and explosive with. Bring my timer back out. Where'd it go? All right, no questions? All right, guys. I'm going to start a timer so we have a set rest timer. We'll rest like 60 seconds in between each one. When we're going, keep that core tight, okay? All right. With your equipment, standing nice and tall, squeeze your abs. When I say dip, you're going to dip and hold. When I say go, you're going to jump and catch and then hold there 5 seconds as well, all right? If you want to watch this first one, just make sure you're doing it right. Make sure you watch me first, okay? And dip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And stand. Reset. Dip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom. Last one. And dip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stand. And rest. Rest in 1 minute. If you are in an apartment where you can't make a lot of noise, you can't really jump, if that's the case, just walk out to that position. So still load up what we're actually focusing on. So you're going to dip, hold 5 seconds, just press it, get to your split stance, hold 5 seconds there. So you're still working on those positions. You don't have to jump per se, but if you have the ability to, perfect. Try to be explosive. Set 2 in 30 seconds. Any questions so far? We're all good in the hood? All right. I can just sense that you guys are killing this. I can feel it in my bones. You guys ain't no rookies. All right, grab your weight. I have 30-pound dumbbells and it's hard. If you're using dumbbells, it's much harder than a barbell. All right, and dip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Reset. Dip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last one. Dip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom. All right. Make sure every single time when you're recovering from that jerk, you're doing front foot first. When I'm here, it goes front foot, then back foot. If you do back foot first, it's a lot easier to kind of lose that weight in front of you and end up missing a barbell. So that's why you practice. Bring that front foot back because you're not going to lose a bar like that. No one's going to overextend anything crazy. Going in 30 seconds. If you have 2 dumbbells and that's too challenging, boom, just do this. Hold for 5, hold for 5, same thing. Whew, those are spicy. Those are not easy. All right, grab your weights, set 3. All right, guys, here we go. And dip. 2, 3, 4, 5. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Reset. Dip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get ready. Last one and dip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom. Whew. Those are getting spicy. Faux show. 2 more. Did Roderick make you guys do any other crazy stuff this week with barbell? I know you guys did like 7 million squats the other day. I heard he liked that and you want to do more stuff like that. So I'm curious to find out what else you guys did. Going in 30 seconds. Set 4. We got 5 total. Also, if you want a really good sweat, the CrossFit class today is going to be killer. I would check it out. All right. Grab those weights. Set 4, gang. Hiya. All right. Get ready. Big breath. Keep that core tight. And dip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Reset. Dip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Reset. Wow. And dip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Woo! Ay, ay, ay. Ay, caramba. Oh my goodness. Yeah, one more. Uno más. I'm really focusing, especially with dumbbells, on not overextending. Like my body wants to do this and to shove my torso forward. I'm really about keeping my core tight and trying to get my arms back as far as I can. Go about 40 seconds. Last one here, guys. What do we have next? Okay, cool. Cool. About 20 seconds, guys. Last one. All right. Grab your weights, get ready. All right. Deep breath, core squeeze the entire time. And dip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Reset. Dip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stand. Dip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, boom. Woo! That's set 5. All done with our jerks. Now, I believe it is 4 sets. We're doing 4 sets of 5 reps of hang high pulls. If you have a barbell, it's probably the most convenient. If you have 2 dumbbells, still doable. If you have 1 dumbbell, no big deal. So, if you are someone that has dumbbells like me and you're doing those, what we're focusing on is still keeping the weight close to the body, but pulling it high and outside and being explosive. So, standing tall, I'm gonna have my palms facing me, just like I would a barbell. Push my butt back, load up my hamstrings like a hang position. When we come back up, boom, fast pull. So I'm still getting full extension of everything. I'm still extending my ankles, my knees, my hips, and I'm pulling on my weight hard. Again, so hang and go. Try to get as tall as I can. Even though it's not the same as a barbell, it's an odd object really, and compared to what you typically do. That's fine. That's only going to train you to be more efficient when you have a barbell in your hands again. So if you don't have a bar, trust me, you're going to get more out of this exercise than if you did have a bar. If you have one weight, it's up to you. If you want to do 5 one side the first time, and then the next set, boom, just do 5 the other side. Okay? I wouldn't necessarily double the reps. Don't worry about the volume. Just worry about intensity and explosiveness. Yes. I'll show you from a few different angles. Yes. I'll show you from a few different angles, Alex. So here's the side angle. So from here, just like with a barbell, palms facing inwards towards me. They're not out to the side like this. Pushing my butt back. Come up. Boom. Come right back down. Okay? So I still finish in that scarecrow. I'm still tippy toes, getting as tall as I can. Boom. Back to the hips. Back to my next rep. Okay? Just kidding. Yeah, you got this. This ain't new to you. This ain't no new thing. All right, we'll start in like 30 seconds. We're doing 4 sets of them. So we'll probably go like every 2 minutes. Goal is 2 goals. The only 2 things I want you to focus on. Keeping that weight close to the body. Don't let it get away as you come up from the hang or as you go up from the pull. Keep it close to the body on both portions, as well as be explosive. Get on your tippy toes. Boom. Like you're going to jump without actually jumping. Okay? And grab my stopwatch back out. All right, guys. What are those 2 goals I had for you? Keep it close, be explosive. Boom, you're right. All right. Here we go. Get set. 5 reps at your own pace, but don't rush them. Not touch and go. You can watch me for the first set if you'd like another reminder. Whew. 5. Being explosive as you can. Don't just stand and pull. You're squeezing that butte. Calves are tight, showing your tippy toes. Squeezing everything. It's all tight once you get to this position. Everything is super tight. Just envision Rolo with his little mohawk. That's where you want to finish every time. If you've seen his Instagram, it's more like an afro now. He needs a haircut. We're still gonna keep it every 2. I was gonna think about going every 90. We're gonna keep it every 2 minutes so we can rest plenty. If we over rest, it's even better because then we're gonna focus on still being explosive. We're not gonna waste any energy. Make sure every single time we're recovered and ready to be all out again. All right, so we got 30 more seconds, guys. What are you guys doing this weekend? What do you guys have planned? You guys reading any books? Doing any chores? Cleaning anything? I think I'm gonna do. Every week I'm doing like a deep cleaning of the house, but where I live is really dusty. Our backyard's all dirt, so the dog's bringing a bunch of dust. So it's like by the end of the week, it doesn't look like you clean anything anymore. So I'm gonna clean again this weekend. All right, here we go. 5 reps. Explosive as you can. Keep it close. That's good. So that's 2 sets. We got 2 more. My 5 reps taking about 25 seconds, 5 reps a second. Make sure you're not rushing in the middle. Make sure you reset. Every time you load up your hamstrings, my butt's back, shoulders are over the weight, if not past the weight. So when I come back, I pull into my thighs and extend from there. The weather's been really warm. I might try to tan. Not my already dark parts, my not so dark parts. Because now I have a farmer's tan from being in my backyard all week. All right, we got 40 seconds, guys. Again, the reason we're resting so long is because in order to producing power takes a lot on your nervous system. It's not like you can just do a max effort, vertical jump 100 times in a row. That first one will be your best one, and it gradually will get slower and not as high from there. So in order to keep that explosive power, you have to keep the reps really short and keep the sets really long from one another. That's why we're resting so long. All right, set 3. Be power. All right, we got one more after this. So Alex, I told you that I'm doing intermittent fasting right now. Normally I don't really, I don't crave breakfast. Like I can just get up and make breakfast whenever. I wake up I'm so hungry. But now that I'm fasting, I wake up so hungry. Oh my gosh. Because we stop eating around 6. I go to 7 sometimes. I'll have a protein shake and then I'll have a banana or something. I'll eat a little bit later. But normally I'll eat at I would typically have dinner from 8, anywhere 8 to 9 time frame. Because usually when I'm coaching classes, I don't get off until 8:15. So I'll get home 8:45 and then I would eat dinner. So now having dinner so early, oh my goodness, it's hard. All right, we got 40 seconds. Laura, did you get to rent any equipment? Do you have a barbell or dumbbells, or what are you working with? I'm trying, Alex. Going in 15 seconds, guys. All right, grab your weight. Last set. Here we go. Stay nice and tall. Slow down. Fast up. Okay. Boom. Both sets done. All right. You can scratch your weight now. You no longer need it. Don't physically, literally scratch it, but you can put it away. Okay. Now we have 5 rounds again, 15 seconds on, 45 seconds off of explosive push-ups. I'm going to show you that in 1 second. Lemon cucumber water was my way to... I'll try that. That sounds tasty. 35-pound kettlebell. Dang, Laura. You was savage. Yeah, I think I need to drink more liquids too. I think that's the thing. I get up and I'm not having coffee or anything. So I think if I had more liquids and if I had, something to kind of fill me up, because you said you could have 100 calories before your fast ends, so I might try that. Okay, so for the explosive push-ups, You're going to get on your knees. Everyone will be on their knees. I don't care if you can do 1,000,000 push-ups unbroken. They're on the knees. What's going to happen is you're going to come down slow and load up your chest. And be explosive as you can. Try to press yourself off the floor. So literally try to get yourself as much air time as you can with your hands not on the mats. Absorb it back down. And go right back down to the next one. I'm anticipating only 4 to 6 reps. So they're going to look like this. You're not just going to go and bust them out. You're going to come down slow and load up your chest. Boom. And then come back down to your next one. So you might get 6, but I'm thinking more like 4 or 5. We're not doing a whole bunch here because in order to build power and be explosive, you have to maximize each rep and take your rest as much as you need in between. So if you just did 1,000,000 push-ups in a row, you can't produce power that way. It has to be maximum effort every time. So again, 4 to 6 reps is the goal. If you only get 4, perfect. Just make them as explosive as you can. If you get 6, make sure you're not rushing them and you're kind of taking your time with them. So I'll show you guys one more time before we start. So starting locked out, I come down slow. Boom. Absorb it. Right back to my next one. So it's almost like a double push-up every time. You guys kind of see that? So it's not me doing this. I don't go and then kind of like put too much stress on my shoulders and stuff. I want to go back down to the floor before I go to my next one, okay? Okie dokie. Ready? Ready. Let's do it. Got my timer. 15 seconds on, 45 off. All right. In 3, 2, 1, go. And rest. So I was at 4 reps right at 15 seconds. I'm just going to do 4 every time. So I don't have to look at the clock. It's kind of hard to look at the clock and throw myself around. We're going again, 30 seconds. I like these a lot. Typically when I've programmed these a couple times, I think for like the Saturday class. And when you're doing these, I would typically have you just go, go, go. But the purpose of today, everything today was just about positions and power. Just being explosive. Nothing was really like slow. Nothing was really like, because we don't have a lot of heavy weights. So even if you go slow, it's not gonna really tax you that much. So we're just focused on just a lot of power. Here we go. And go. Whew. Woo-wee. All right, that was 2. We got 3 more. Again, even if you're not doing the 10 o'clock class, I would still check into the live because I recently did at my garage. And if you seen it before, it was really gross and like ugly. And the previous owners left it looking like a mess. And it was spray paint all on the concrete. Like it's cinder block walls. It was all spray painted up and it just didn't look good. So now it's finally one color. So it looks so much nicer. We had an ugly AC unit, like a window AC unit that was like there forever. That's out now. All right. Get ready. 3, 2, 1, go. Whew. 3rd set done. Going again, 30 seconds. I really feel these. I don't know if it's because I was pretty sore the day before. You do the next class? Yes, we can definitely stretch our hips. Because we got a lot of like hinging and squats and single leg stuff, so we'll definitely get those hips. I'm gonna show you a stretch before we leave here that I'd recommend doing in between. We'll do more dynamic stuff. So if you want like a longer, deep stretch, I'll show you a stretch you can do after this. All right, set 4. All right, one more. Yeah, so we'll do like more dynamic stretches like we did today, like a lot of like moving stretches. But if you want a deep stretch, I'll show you before we finish up here. Because this is the last thing we have today, guys. I'll show you extra credit if you're interested. Actually, we're going to stretch first together. We're all going to stretch no matter what. Then I'll show you the extra credit. And then we'll sign out, and I'll see you guys at CrossFit in 20 minutes. All right. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and go. I think that was 4. I'm going to do one more. Okay. All right. So I'm going to show you guys 3 stretches I want you to do before you do anything else today to make sure your body's feeling good for tomorrow. And then I will go over the extra credit with you as well. So first stretch. Pretty sure you guys are pretty familiar with it, but it's psoas lunge. So this is where you squeeze your abs and you squeeze your butt at the same time. So instead of me being extended here, my butt's twerked out and my core is extended. I want to squeeze everything down as much as I can and then drive it forward from there. Deep stretch in front of the hip. Hold about 2 minutes here each side to make sure that it's getting that psoas. If you're doing this, it's no longer stretching your psoas, stretching more your other hip flexors and your quad a little bit more. This is focusing on just that hip area. This is what you want to do. 2 minutes each side here. After that, pigeon stretch. So one leg out in front, other leg behind. Drop your chest as far forward as you can. Hang out here. About at least a minute each side. If you have time, 2 minutes each side. Just turn on Netflix while you're doing this, you know? Just stretch for an hour while you watch a Netflix series. I got to catch up on the new Ozark season. Everyone's saying that's really good. And then lastly, I got 4 stretches for you. The last one is puppy dog. Help open up your thoracic, open up your lats. And then lastly, pec stretch. Come out here and then twist away. Even though we didn't really do too much pecs other than the push-ups, we didn't do a lot of them. I want to make sure we're doing a lot of sitting, a lot of spending time on couches, sitting in office chairs, you know, in our living rooms and stuff. So we want to make sure we're not doing this all day long and letting these guys get tight. We want to open those up and make sure, try to be as conscious as you can of having nice upright posture throughout your day, okay? So upright lunge, pigeon stretch, puppy dog, and then lying pec stretch, okay? Let me show you guys extra credit, and then we'll end it here. All right, we got 5 rounds for quality. So a little more than the past few days have been. Pretty straightforward movements. So first, 10 bicep curls, up to how you want to do them. If you have dumbbells, you can alternate if you want. I still want it to be 10 each side, so it wouldn't be 5 each side, or you can do a barbell as well. As you're doing them, keep your elbows pinned into your side and slightly in front. So I'm not back here, because if I'm back here, I can't fully extend my arm because my thigh's in the way. If I bring my elbow out here, I can fully straighten out the arm every time. Next, you have prone presses. So for these, you can go back to those books we use for the warm-up. You can use a water bottle, whatever you want to use that's like 2 pounds or less. Laying on the floor, can you see me? Yeah. Raising your elbows off the floor, press up, come back down. These are amazing to fix your posture and make your back really, really strong for presses and things like that, overhead squats, all of that good stuff. And then lastly, weighted sit-ups. I don't know if I can do it with a 30-pound. You could use a backpack or a couple books, but you're going to have your feet flat on the floor. So we're not butterflying like we typically do. Feet are flat. And then from here, weight stays over your head the whole time. So I start here. Ooh, come up here. Boom. Okay? So it's 5 rounds of those if you really want a good little finisher. Move for quality. Don't rush them. Take time. If you have any questions on those, let me know. I'll hang out for another minute or so. And then we get ready for the CrossFit class in a little bit. But Alex, we will do some dynamic hip stretches in the CrossFit class. We're going to do a good amount of stretching because the workout's only 14 minutes, I want to say, but it's going to be rough. A good kind of rough. All right. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. That was good. That was fun. I like that. Focusing a lot on still producing power, so focusing on positions. Thank you, Alex. You guys are still going to maintain a lot by the time you get back in the gym. Trust me. It's not going to be the same, but you're going to be very close. It's not like you're going to lose 100 pounds off your clean and jerk. You guys are going to be strong AF. As frick. All right. Thank you, guys. I'll see you guys shortly if you're checking out the CrossFit class. Even if you're not doing it, still log into it to come check out my garage gym. Come hang out. Just have it in the background while you're doing something else. So, chat and watch us all have a good time. All right. Thanks, guys. See you soon. Have a great weekend.